Now we will discuss different methods for separation of substances. Yes, different methods of separation of substances. As I told you earlier, we have to choose any method of separation depend on the properties of the different components present in a mixture. For example, we have to see what are the nature of the components of the mixture, what are the properties, and on the basis of the differences in their properties of the different components of the mixture, we have to choose any one method. So first of all, we will discuss about the hand picking. Yes, hand picking, as the name indicate, pick by hand. Pick by hand. So it is a process to remove non-useful component by hand. To remove non-useful component by hand is known as hand picking. Like stones from rice. Like stones from rice. And this method of separation is used on the basis of the difference in sizes of the component, difference in shape of the component, and difference in color of the component. Means when the stones are of slightly bigger in size from the rice grains, and they are of the different color and they are of the different shape, then we can easily separate them from the grains. So to separate non-useful component from the grains, we can easily use the process of hand picking. You can easily do it at your home. For this, what you have to do, just take a small amount of grains in a plate along with some stones. Along with some stones, take the grain in your rice or your wheat in a plate along with some pieces of stone. Now pick out these pieces of stone one by one, and after some time in your plate only grains are left. So this is a process to remove non-useful component, difference on the basis of their difference in sizes, shape and color. And this non-useful component should be less in number. Now our next method of separation is sieving. Yes, sieving. Again, as the name indicates, when the two components are separated by using a sieve. Yes, by using a sieve. What is a sieve? A sieve is a shallow vessel. A sieve is a shallow vessel which has small holes at its bottom. And these holes allows fine particles to pass through them, and the bigger particles remain above the sieve. So sieving is a method to separate different components of a mixture of different sizes with the help of the sieve. For example, impurities from the flour, we can easily separate it through the process of sieving. Sieve allows the fine flour particles to pass through the holes of the sieve, and the impurities remain on the sieve. So if there is a difference in sizes, one particle is bigger and one is smaller, then we can easily separate through the process of sieving. Okay, let us take one more example. We have a mixture of sand and sugar. Can we separate this mixture through the process of sieving? Yes, we can separate, because sand will pass through the holes of the sieve and the sugar will remain on the sieve. Okay, now I have a mixture of chalk powder and salt. Can we separate this mixture by the process of sieving? The answer is no, because there is no difference in the size of the particles. Both the particles will pass through the holes of the sieve. So sieving is a method to separate different components of a mixture on the basis on their differences in size.